Hey guys, my name is Georgia. I'm making this video because I wanted to take you guys on my fertility journey. Basically, I live in Australia, Victoria, and right now we are in ISO. We're in stage 4 restrictions. So I thought it might be a bit of fun to start a YouTube, just basically all about my fertility journey. So I'm almost 2 months post being off oral contraception. So basically, I went to my GP about a month after I had gone off oral contraception, and I pretty much just told her that me and my fiance wanted to start trying for a baby. So she basically told me that it can take a little while for every woman's body to get back to sort of a normal rhythm. So don't be upset if you don't get your period straight away, or you don't think you're ovulating. It just sort of can take even up to 6 months, I think, for your body to completely get back to normal. But she basically did give me a slip for some bloods, basically just some baby bloods. I think there was like iron, folate. Make sure you've had your vaccinations, just because some of those diseases that you can get can affect the baby. And everything came back really good. I did have some low iron, so essentially she wanted me to go get an iron transfusion. So basically I went and did that. She said it was very safe, if I was pregnant at the time, which I wasn't, because she said if you do get pregnant, your baby will suck all that iron back out of you. So I went and did that. I'm 4 weeks again now from that, and I'm feeling really good. Sorry, my cat is making absolute, like, so much noise. She never does. I don't know what it is about having the camera on, but anyway. So yeah, so basically, I just wanted to say before I do go through anything that I'm going to show you guys, I'm not a specialist in this area. Who knows if this is good for you, for your fertility, or it just doesn't do anything, or it does help. But basically, I'm just going to go through all the things that I'm on and what might potentially help with my fertility. So the first thing that I'm on, and my GP just sort of recommended it, but I'm actually a nurse, so I sort of did know that if you can tolerate it, it's good for you to start taking a multivitamin. So especially one for women or for pregnancy. So I'm taking a prenatal vitamin. I haven't been taking Elevit for that long. I was taking a Swiss multivitamin before this one, but I have started on the Elevit now. The best thing about the Elevit is it's only once a day. So that's it there. So you actually can take it, it says here, during your pregnancy and after. So I guess that's really good. It is quite a big packet as well. And it's basically got like all the good stuff in it. That's supposed to sort of help prevent any babies, still could happen, but from neurotube defects and things like that. So this is all the stuff that it has in it. So basically, she said if you can tolerate it, you might as well. But I don't think I was saying before, sorry. So the Swiss prenatal vitamin I was on, you had to take it like twice a day. And I sort of really wasn't doing that. But this one is really good because it is once a day. So pretty much when I'm having my breakfast in the morning, I'll just take it. It is recommended to sort of take this kind of thing with food. It does help you to absorb all the vitamins and minerals from this. So I started on that one. Now, the other things that I've started taking are all natural. I did hear once that natural's not always healthy for you, which is a weird thing to say, but there are some herbs and things that actually can be detrimental. Don't know if everyone believes in that kind of thing, but I do believe that food can have benefits to your health, even as a nurse. So basically, I'm taking raspberry leaf tea. You actually can, someone I was just talking to before, a friend was just saying you can actually take raspberry leaf as a capsule. So it says here, help support uterine health. So raspberries are known to help the lining of the uterus. So I just started taking this one just more to help strengthen my lining back up, because being on the pill, it can like, it makes your lining thin, which is what it's supposed to do, but it sort of can help really get it going again. I don't know if it can, but I just feel like it might help. But it tastes good anyway, so what is the big deal there? And I think I might actually end up getting the capsules. I'm actually going to go through this in another video. Leave a comment if anyone sees this. If you want to know about having irritable bowel disease, I have ulcerative colitis and pregnancy. I have talked to my specialist. Pretty much he said, I'll go into this in another video again, but he just said that it is absolutely safe to get pregnant with ulcerative colitis or an IBD condition, even the other one called Crohn's disease. It's just more if you have a specialist, it's just always good to let them know if you are trying to conceive, just so if you are on any medication that may not be good to be on for the baby, then it's just good to let them know. I am on a medication for mine, but he said it's absolutely safe to be on. It's actually absolutely safe to be on up till about, I think, full term, 35 or 36 weeks. He did say it's best if you can come off it at that time, just because I think it can make some complications with the birth. But I'll go through that in a different video, so that's why I'm on this anyway. The other one, the other tea I'm taking is a fertility tea. Now this could be absolutely BS, but essentially it says here that our naturopath has carefully selected this blend of organic herbs to help support natural contraception and increase your fertility potential. Red clover, chaste tree, and raspberry leaf have traditionally been used to support hormonal balance, regulate the menstrual cycle, and support reproductive health. So basically I just thought, why not? It's just all natural stuff anyway. It tastes good actually. It tastes like sort of pepperminty. I think there's some peppermint in this, even though it didn't say it there. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, peppermint and licorice root. It says it here. This is the ingredients. But I just thought, you know what, why not? Because my hormones are sort of trying to regulate themselves after being on contraception. So I thought, why not try it? What's the big deal? It might help. Tastes good anyway. Now, these I've actually been taking for about 6 months. They're not necessarily like going to help contraception, but I really do believe very strongly in mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms. When I say medicinal mushrooms, I do not mean the good kind where you hallucinate. I mean the natural Chinese medicine mushrooms. So I use a brand called Super Feast. They are absolutely incredible. I actually have a couple here I use. I have them in my coffee. I only have one coffee a day every morning, and I just put a scoop of them all in. It does say you sort of should start with like a little bit and build up to a large amount. I do have like a whole scoop of them all now because I need them. But essentially, reishi is this one. I honestly feel this one has changed my life. Now, I do suffer with anxiety, probably like a lot of people do, but I found that reishi really did calm my anxiety. It is always there, but I feel like it's just sort of taken the edge off. It does say here that it can support your mood and stress and sleep. I'm not sure it's doing all those things to me, but look, again, if anything helps, great. I will be talking to my doctor when I do become pregnant, hopefully at some point, if this is all safe. But on the website, it does say that they sort of say, we don't know for sure if anything is safe with this, but we don't believe it isn't unsafe. It's just sort of that legal thing, I think, how they wrote it. So once I do become pregnant, I will be talking to my doctor about this. Honestly, I really hope I don't have to stop it because I think it's really fantastic. The other one I take is lion's mane. Now, again, this actually has nothing, I know lots of this videos about pregnancy and what I'm doing to help increase my fertility, but these are just some other vitamins I take. It's lion's mane. Now, I have been taking this for probably 2-3 months, and look, I really think it helps. So this one's more to do with your memory and cognition and helping with your nerves and everything. And it is just fantastic. Oh, it's magical. I really recommend it. It just really is a superfood. Now, this one was so expensive for this tiny bottle. It's called deer antler. I don't believe it is a deer antler. I believe it's just a kind of mushroom. It is a herb. It's yin and yang tonic. Now, I bought this one, which I will be slipping into my fiance's coffees and hot chocolates. Basically, it's to help with libido. So this one is a really good libido. So I went, you know what? I'll give it a go. It was in this tiny bottle. It literally cost me $100. But if it helps get my fiance in the mood, then it was worth it, because you got to do some baby dancing to get that baby in you, if you know what I mean. So there are all the herbs and stuff I'm taking. Whether they'll work or not, I don't know, but I'll let you guys know. So the other thing that I decided to do, so the first month post being off contraception, I actually did get a period the following month. Sorry, a bit of TMI here. And that I was so happy that I was upset that I wasn't pregnant. I magically thought I'd get pregnant straight away. But I was happy that I actually got a period, because it meant that my body is trying to sort of regulate itself back into rhythm. But I then realized that you have to sort of know when you're ovulating. Now, I think I actually had ovulation pain. Now, I can't remember what it's called, but it has a name. Bit of TMI here, but you just don't know unless you have excretions come out, and that's sort of how you can work it out. But the other way to work it out is tracking your ovulation. So I don't think I'm going to do this religiously every month. I'll see how I go. It's got this one has 10 ovulation strips in it. So I think you only take like a couple after your period. So this might actually last me a couple of months. So I think I might actually do it till it's finished. But when I sort of know what's happening with my cycle, then I probably don't have to do this again. But I decided to track my ovulation. Now I have read the instruction manual, because it is actually quite confusing, because even when you get 2 lines, I'll show you in a minute, even when you get 2 lines, it doesn't actually mean that you're ovulating, which is really confusing, because I was like, oh cool, 2 lines, I must be ready to go. And I on this app, which I'll go through in a minute, and they said, no, you're not. It's actually 1 line's lighter than the other line, so it means you're not ovulating. I was like, all right. So basically, you take it, I think, a couple of days after your period. Now, I was so confused by the instruction manual. Sorry. But I actually have an app. It's called Glow. I highly recommend it. There's heaps out there. This one is free. They do have a premium version, like most apps do, but you absolutely do not need to have that. You pretty much get everything in the app for free. There's a lot of community in it as well, so you can do posts. I'm part of one where it's horrible, but I love looking at. It's like faint lines on pregnancy tests. So women post their pregnancy tests, and everyone comments like, oh, I see a faint line, or I see it's negative, sorry, like baby dust to everyone. I'm learning all these adjectives and things, acronyms. So baby dust means that you have the 2 pink lines. But there is one actually, a community group on Glow for ovulation. But also on the app, I'll actually show you guys, because it's really cool. So let's have a look here. So this is the app here. It's called Glow. If you click on that there. So it basically gives you like an idea in this bubble here when you're very fertile. But also it has a calendar. Now this is what, oh God, sorry, you guys can't see it very well. I don't know if you can see the red and the green there, but basically you can go, see if you can see that. This camera is terrible. So that's my period there. No, I'm not going to give up. Anyway, so it can sort of give you an idea on when the app thinks you're ovulating. So I think I might just end up using that to track with the strips. But basically, this is it here. So if you don't, so basically you get like one of these sticks, and there's a little cup that comes with it, and like a little xylophone circle, and you like put it through the strip so you can sit it in your urine, and you leave it for like 10 minutes. And basically this means no LH surge means that you're not ovulating. So I don't know if you can tell here, but see how this line is like fainter than this one? That actually means you're not ovulating. So this one here is when you know that you're ovulating. So if you can see, like they're pretty much the same color. So it's like, that means that like you are ready to go. But the app that I have, you can actually take a picture, and it kind of gives you an idea on positive and negative as well. So it's really good, that Glow app. I highly recommend it. So we'll see how this goes. Hey, look, there are so many YouTubers out there, and there are so many videos out there on fertility. I love watching them. I love hearing women's experiences. I love sort of seeing their stories, and I thought that I would give it a go. And probably no one may ever watch this, but I feel it's really important that women share their stories and their experiences so it can help someone else. That's sort of how I've been going about it as well, just seeing women's experiences. And I will definitely make a video at some point about irritable bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, and pregnancy and conception. I think that would be a really interesting video for me if I had the condition. I'm 27 years old. I'm turning 28 in a month, so I'm very young. And I think having a condition where, if it's a chronic condition, I'll always have it. Well, it's not chronic. It is at the moment for me, but it sort of will always be there like a wave my whole life. So I think it's really important when you're sort of scared and you don't know what's going to happen in your life and you want a family, I think it's really important to share that. So it was really nice talking to you guys, and I hope that some of these sort of things helped, because I think if I watch something like this, I'd be pretty interested to go and see like if they're going to work or not. Again, please check with your doctor before you do start anything, because you just don't want to have a bad reaction or it just affects something for yourself or the baby. I haven't checked with my doctor about all these teas and stuff. I probably should do that. So definitely do that before you do try any of these things. But I'll link some of this stuff below for you guys if you're interested to have a look, and my Instagram. And I'll see you guys soon. All right.